Last year, the Spectre tank and the Halloween event as a whole went over really well, so this year, we would definitely want to bring that back. We're throwing 4 new tanks into the mix, which made it even cooler.
Come Halloween weekend, when we have our special Halloween event, they will awaken and become true monsters.
It's probably one of the coolest events we've ever done on World of Tanks console.
Just with all the new tanks, it took what worked really well last year with the Spectre and then brought 4 new angles of fun to the equation, and it's fantastic.
So we're talking about the different monster tanks and how we could incorporate them into the monster mode, and wouldn't it be cool to if they could be different during that mode. So we came up with this concept that the monster tanks in that Monster Mash mode for the weekend would all awaken and become truly monsters. So their textures change, their effects change, their abilities, their ammunition. They all really speak to the personality of each individual monster.
The Kaiju OI is modeled after the great monsters of Japan.
It's a real powerhouse as well. It's got a really great gun. It can really throw its weight around.
So you'll see the blue flamethrower that comes out, and it does, a huge amount of damage to anybody that happens to be near you. The KV-5 Gorynych is basically that's a Russian dragon, a Hydra.
It's just a wicked awesome monster variant of the KV-5.
When he transforms, it was really important for us to focus on his inability to be killed.
As a first in World of Tanks, he'll actually regenerate health over time.
For the American monster tank, we're thinking a werewolf. Werewolves are fast, sneak, so we picked the T71.
It has silver accents that, really help it blend in with its environment.
The Lycan will have a glowing pentagram that shows that it's woofed out.
The Lycan's primary shot, when he shoots it, will actually scratch across your enemies, and it gets really incredible to see, especially on a large tank like the Kaiju or the Gorynych.
For our German monster tank, we actually tied in 2 themes for October, the monster tanks, and also we have these Dark Horse comic tanks. For issue 2, the main tank in the game is what's called the Kraft's Panther.
The Revenant Kraft's Panther, in that comic, this tank is just tough to kill.
It's kind of keeping with the namesake of a Revenant or a zombie.
It's completely beat up. It's got bullet holes and shell holes carved into it.
It's World of Tanks' first undead tank. It looks just like a destroyed tank, and enemy players won't be able to tell if you're alive or dead.
We took away all HUD communication for this, so you don't know, where his weak points are. You don't know if he's alive. You can't see his health.
You might notice that there's a lot of destroyed tanks in Dead City this time around. That's to allow the Revenant Kraft Panther to hide in plain sight.
We replaced all the dead tanks with Revenant models.
You can park next to other dead tanks and hide and just camouflage with them, waiting for your prey to come by and, take a bite out of them.
All 4 monster tanks will be available in the store throughout the month of October, but with the Monster Hunter op, you can earn the Lycan, the Kaiju, or the Revenant for free. We're also introducing 2 really cool new Proving Grounds missions for Halloween. In Beware the Full Moon, you're being attacked by Lycans. In Hunt the Revenants, you're being swarmed by Revenants while you escort a tank in a special spooky version of Thieful Ridge.
My favorite part of the Monster Mash mode has to be transforming with the Lycan.
There's so many different tanks to play. Each one has a really cool fighting style. It's very unique.
I really look forward to players discovering these things on their own.
October's bringing you new tanks, new events, and new ops. It's going to be a blast. You definitely do not want to miss it. You're in for a treat.